Hey friends, let's make some salt potatoes. Tonight I have made this like peach pork, and so we want a nice contrast to that. So I'm making salt potatoes. Now you can generally find this bag of your russet potato that are smaller in size, and it comes with all your salt, and that's how you do your salt potatoes. But really you can use any potato you have on hand. Tonight I have reds. So that's what I'm using. Now, if you don't like a super salty potato, you just put your whole potato right into the pot. However, if you like a good salty salt potato and you really want that salt flavor throughout, you cut your potato into bite-sized pieces. Or you don't have to make them bite-sized. Just cut them in half one time, and that's good enough. But I like to cut them in half and then cut them down again so they are bite-sized pieces, because my husband really loves the salty salt potatoes. So we're going to get a bunch in the pan, and I'll show you what we do next. Once you have all your potatoes in your pot, whether you left them whole or you just cut the eyes off or you cut them into bite-sized pieces like I did, fill it with water so you're covering your potatoes. Time to salt. We are going to take that off and salt this water. I've got my burner on high to get it to a good boil. But when we say salt potatoes, you want salt. Your water should be cloudy. You should see that salt to way more than you think. If you buy the bag that I was talking about earlier, it gives you like a packet of salt that is that big and tells you to put the whole thing in with the whole bag. So we're doing it ourselves. I'm using my favorite pink Himalayan. Just really make sure you get a good salt on that water. And we're just gonna let that cook until your potatoes are done. It's that easy. I'll let you know how it goes. You do wanna make sure you stir that salt in with your potatoes. Our salt potatoes have come to a nice boil. So we are just gonna give them a good stir. Keep a good eye on them for when our potatoes get nice and soft. They'll be ready to eat. Our potatoes have been boiling for a minute here. Time for a fork test. So we are just going to grab a big potato, stab it with a fork, and twist. When it falls apart like that, we're done. Turn it off, give it another stir, and I'm going to move it off the heat. And we are going to get ready to eat. Get ready to taste. I'll plate it up, and we'll taste it. Friends, our pork is resting, so let's just try these salt potatoes. You need butter. Just get a couple of salt potatoes, squish them down, add a little butter. Do not add more salt until you taste